Hello and welcome. I'm Rahul. You're watching me on my Facebook page, on my YouTube channel, Hotma Talks. And if you're watching me consistently, welcome back to my channel. I always come up with new ideas, try to show something important and talk about something important because I think that if you will be deliberately talking about something important, people will certainly listen to you and they will have a different perspective about the things that you will be having a deliberation on. So it is important to listen to those people who can show us what is happening in contemporary world and what is beyond that and what is important, because if we will be listening to those people, what will happen, it will certainly benefit us, and that is what I want to do, because I always feel that if I will be able to help a little bit to all the people who have crave for something important to solve their problems, because many a time we in life be confounded, you know because of the perplexities of the everyday life's happenings, and how we have to live that way life. There are certain complications, in living life. We all know that, and nobody talks about subtle things, subtle reality. How to face subtle things, which creates a lot of problem in our mental, vitality, or in mental wisdom. Whatever we say, because we get frightened of only when our mental wisdom or our mental stability gets derailed. That is what we have to understand exactly, that why we get intimidated, because we think of future, and if there are uncertainties, what will happen, we will get intimidated, we will have a little bit of fear in our mind that what will happen tomorrow. And that is why I usually say that don't think about the future, rather think about the present and carve your future. Take action in present so that it can manifest something beautiful in future. And I'm telling you, whenever you will be expressing, think that everyone is connected. And in universe, everyone is connected at a certain level due to environmental forces, due to their their, whatever you say, their body composer, whatever you say, their frequencies, whatever emanates from their body, their elements of body, everything is connected. We are carbon based bodies, and we have to understand that everything here, whatever life form is here on earth, they are carbon based. That is what we have to understand, and the elements of life like nitrogen, water, and hydrogen, other things supports us, and everything is common in universe. When you trace the elements of everything, it will come into the periodic table. It will not go beyond that. Everything is manufactured in that very way, and we know that at atomic level everything vibrates, everything vibrates at certain level, every atomic particle, and within that electron are in motion. So everything is somewhere everyone is connected, and that is what I want to tell you, that today if few people are trying to enlighten you, trying to do something great, so don't cast aspersion about them. I'm guaranteeing you that previously, before 6 months or 7 months, you were feeling that, I'm talking about all those people who were trying to take initiative. You were feeling that your memory, you want to recall something and you're not able to do that. It happens. You feel that your memory is something which is struggling because of subtle forces, or something is happening which is eradicating, trying to terminate and exterminate all the good thoughts and good vocabulary that you have collected, good knowledge that you have collected, and the essential thing in your memory, is being wiped out. Many times many people have felt that, and these subtle things, these are at very subtle reality, ground reality that I'm talking about, and many people feel that, especially those are star seeds, in common and hidden language people talk about, especially those people feel that. If you feel that, if you are that kind of person, then why do you cast aspersion about other people? They all are connected. If you will enlighten yourself up, if you will try to do something great for the people, it will not only elevate you, but it will also elevate me. And the same happens when I sign or you sign. When I try to do something special, it affects you. You also get certain strength, because negative forces, the parasite forces, always try to wipe out the important tools from your mind. They want to create obstacles in your achievement, in your path, so that you cannot get up to that very level. And they can feed on your negative energy, low energies. This is what they want. Their understanding is that, and that is what I want to say. You cannot exterminate all these negative forces. All you can do, you can enlighten up. With your light, these negative forces will feel to travel a path, and they will also enlighten themselves up. So your responsibility is to embrace everything. When you will embrace the fear of insight, when you will embrace everything within you, you will understand and go to the deep level of everything, and you will understand exactly how the universe works. But it will not, manifest everything to your mind. You have to go through the universe, because universe has a bigger scale. It is not under obligation to make sense to you. It is not under obligation. This is a statement of a good scientist, and he has to also understand that casting aspersion about others' ability is not good, because somewhere we are connected and we are helping each other, and that is what I want to say. Fostering relationship is important. Showing up when it is demanded is also important. Many times in life we get busy, we don't have time to interact with others. We don't get time to come up and to make videos. It happens. But whenever you get time, you try to come up, and there are certain times when you have to show up, because light has a purpose. Light travels, light creates energy, emanates energy, and because of that, other beings are also enlightened. When it gets dimmer, others feel darkness, and because of that, fear get bolstered. Fear bolstered, and thereafter what happens? We all know that negativity will rise. So if you want to have positivity, vibrant energy, your light has to emanate, vibrant. Your light has to be more, enlightened, more pervasive, more prevalent. And when it will happen, it will not only enlighten you, it will also help all the people. Because sometimes, every time when you will be in darkness, you will need light, you will need others. It happens. Everyone has need. And universe has also such a need. It wants to manifest itself through you. You are the only animated being who can feel the purpose, whatever small it could be, for the universe. But you have certain important tasks, that you have to take discharge of. You have to take charge of, and you have to discharge that by duty. And if you will dispose of all these works, it will not only help you, but all the people around you. This is what I want to say to you, because it is important to understand exactly that where we are and how we can navigate all these challenges, which works at very subtle level, at our memory level, at our capacity, because we want intuitive mind. And there is a problem. When there will be an intuitive mind working at its really good level, there is a dopamine release in your brain, and it has to be contained in a limit. When it gets increased, these subtle forces work on that. They want to trap you. They want to work against your intuitive mind. They don't want to let you be more creative, be more vibrant, because there is a fear of their natural frequency. If you enlighten yourself up, they will get destroyed, or whatever will happen, they have to convert their old paradigm. It happens. So what happens? Sorry for that. It happens in video. Sometimes whenever you are making, there could be a problem. Sorry for that. So that is why I want to tell you that you have to enlighten all the people, and you have to be compassionate. And whenever you try to understand exactly that how subtly these forces work, and how you have to work with yourself, with all the beings around, how you have to enlighten them, how you have to foster a relationship with all the person, in the universe. You'll understand exactly the essence of your spiritual enlightenment, the essence of your intuitive mind, because intuitive mind and curiosity is important for you. And when there will be a dopamine release in your mind, you feel happiness. But when it will be disturbed, when it will be, it release will be heightened up, or it will be, intervened, you'll feel problems. The problems comes with that. Everyone's want natural flow, but they want to obstruct that. They want to create problem there. And that is what I want to tell you. For that control of intuitive mind and working in a better way, we need the assistance of the universe with our enlightened being, with our force. So we have to collectively stand. We have to extend our hand to all the people who are in need. And whenever we will do that, we will encounter these forces, and we will try to keep our understanding vibrant. We will try to keep our intactness, integrity of our self. Whatever conscious mind we have, it cannot go in vain. It should not go. If we will protect that, then only we will mean to the universe that we are working in a great fashion. Thank you for listening to me. The video is getting longer, and I have to go to my office. That is why I'm closing this today. But within 2 days, I will come once again, and I will try to deliberately talk about these things. There could be a long deliberation on that, and I feel that people should know actually these subtle forces. Very few people understand, and they want to talk about it. Even then, they understand, but they don't want to talk about this, because people will think of them that they are talking irrational things. And I want to talk irrational reality, because I have been through that very pain. I have seen that very fear, and I know exactly how to counter inside of you, these forces. Because until unless you don't encounter these forces, you cannot go ahead. Not only you, all the collective ascendance is dependent on that. It is dependent on that, and that is why you have to work harder. You have to embrace yourself. When you know the inner being of you, your mentality, of your consciousness, when you'll understand fully, yourself, the person within, and how it works, and how the universal forces are connected with it, and how it can contravene, it can also react, and how it can go smoothly with you, how it can flow smoothly with you, then you will understand exactly what are the subtle reality. Because science is different. Science works to reveal things, in a measured manner. But it is the exploration of everything. It is not the end of everything. It is not the definition of everything that it is defined by. It is the exploration, and when it will reach that very level, it will take time, because we don't have that kind of facilities to talk, or that kind of instrument to calibrate all these quantum particles, to calibrate its functions. We know that a particle can be at different place, at the same time, at a smaller level, as quantum level. So we don't have such kind of traces. When we will have, we can understand and we can calibrate all these things. But till then, only our experience, our hypothecation, our psychology, or whatever we want to say, our thesis, will only manifest. And we have to understand that whatever resources we have, whatever we can talk about, we have to realize that, and we have to think and contemplate that. And then we have to foster a belief system, a conviction about it in our mind. Thank you for listening to me.